personal waterboarding. The odds of our continuing our relationship once I get well are very, very slim. I don't have any money, I blurt out in a Tourette's-like spasm. She floats her glass in the air and looks for a coaster. Arts and Crafts Tile 1914 repurposed as a coaster. I couldn't give you another dime, she says. Cy says the Bank of Sontag is closed. What will I do? I ask, again Tourette's-like. You will find your way back. I have faith in you. To help you any more than I have would only delay your recovery. The things you've done are big, damaging, hurtful to all of us. You need to own this. Cy and I agree on this. Besides, we are very busy people, and having you here will add a layer of stress to our lives. Stress we don't need at the moment. I look at the bottle. I feel so diminished just then that I don't even have the confidence to reach over and pour myself another, let alone smack my sister over the head with it. She picks up the bottle, then her glass, and heads for the kitchen. I sit still for a second. God, Nick, are you coming? You need to get off the pity pot and help me get dinner going. When she disappears, I get up and drag the jagged edge of the terracotta tile coaster over the impeccable matte surface of her dining table. I leave a very good gouge, which I hope she'll discover the day after I'm gone. That night, I find myself in Emma's room. Stacy's husband, Cy, is out of town pushing Microsoft security products at a tech conference in Bologna, and my sister has given in to little Emma's insistence that she sleep with her mom in her parents' bed. The guest room was besieged by painters earlier in the day, so my one bag and I have been banished to the 4-year-old's lair. Queen Elsa from Frozen stares from every corner. I wish I were frozen. That's it. Frozen like some billionaire with the hope they could bring me back when they'd finally figured out how to stop my compulsive habit. I've smuggled Shelby into the house, and I know that this is my last night with her. Maybe ever. I don't know if I will take her to the Humane Society or stand in front of the Safeway and beg for someone to take her home. She's warm, like a hot water bottle. I can barely look into her eyes because at the moment she's the only one truly in my corner. She knows that while the mistakes I've made cannot be undone, they don't define who I am inside. If I look into her soulful brown eyes, I'll start crying again, and I'm no crier. While Elsa and Shelby watch over me, I go through my wallet, my police ID, my frequent winner's card from the Snoqualmie Casino, my canceled credit cards, Nordstrom, Saks, American Express. I know I should cut them up, but something in the back of my irrational brain tells me that in cutting them up, I'd lose even more of who I am, who I was. I read one of Danny's endless stream of letters to me. Nicole, I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm sorry that I dragged you down with me. I want you to know that. No matter what happens, none of this is your fault. I wish I could hold you again. I shred it on the spot, wondering if I should toss it in the air like confetti or flush it down the toilet. I think the toilet. I hold the Snoqualmie card in my hand and remember the time that all the machines came through when I really needed it. I'd been put on administrative leave at the homicide unit and decided that it was time to remodel the kitchen. Who does that? Someone in deep denial, that's who. Pending the outcome of an investigation that I was sure wasn't going my way, I had faced weeks of having no income. I had fallen from grace. The workers that redid my floors were decent young men. They hadn't deserved the likes of me. I'm sorry, I told the foreman. I have a cash flow issue at the moment. He was young, and I thought I could push him around. I need to be paid, he said, his features carved in a block of sandstone. I can't. Right, I said. Of course, I just don't have the money. He stepped closer. I couldn't push him around. Pushing around someone as right as he was when I was as wrong as I was wasn't a winning proposition. You said you did, he said. I stepped back. That was then. That was 2 weeks ago. What do you mean then? 50% down, the rest on completion. You owe me $6,500. I understand your terms, I told him. But as I said, you'll have...